and welcome to Science Mondays with Dad. Today, Ben and Zach and I are going to be demonstrating a simple electric motor that we built. This is an experiment we got out of Gonzo Gizmos, and it's based on something that Benjamin Franklin had in his house. He had one of these more or less hooked up to a lightning rod. So when an electrical storm was approaching, the electrons would go down the lightning rod, would make bells ring in his house, so he knew he could start getting his kite ready. Well, today we're not using lightning. Our source of electrons is going to be our handy television set, and instead of bells, we've got a couple of empty cans, and we're going to make this little aluminum tab go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like a pendulum. There we go. Zach here has a diagram that demonstrates exactly why this is going to happen. So the TV screen, hold it up, there we go. The TV screen here is our source of electrons. It's spraying out electrons in order to make the picture happen. There's the piece of tin foil on that that'll absorb the electrons, which will go up through the wire into our can of Sprite. Now the can of Sprite will then be negatively charged, and that will attract any positively charged, anything positively charged that's in the aluminum tab. Okay, the positive and negative will attract each other, and the tab will swing over to the can of Sprite. Once that happens, the electrons will jump over to the tab, then they'll have the same charge, the tab will be negatively charged, and that will repel and will push it all the way over to the can of Sunkist. Once it touches the can of Sunkist, which is at ground neutral state, the electrons will jump over from the Sunkist down through the wire, our red wire, into our ground, which Ben showed us earlier. It's hooked up to the radiator, so the electrons will go be absorbed into the ground. So let's take another look at how this is going to work right here. We've got the tin foil, the green wire that hooks up alligator clip. Here's the tab over here, and it's suspended from our chopstick with some dental floss. And then, as we saw earlier, that the Sunkist is hooked up to the red wire, which goes to our ground. We're ready to get this experiment started, guys?
Yep.
Okay, so let's zoom in close here on this, and Zach's going to turn the TV on, and we'll see what happens. Oh, and there it goes. And we'll get an extra boost again when he turns it off. Awesome. All right, so that was today's experiment on Science Mondays with Dad. Our experimenters have been myself, Mike, Zach, say hello.
Hi.
And behind the camera is Ben.
Ben, hi.
And thanks very much.